Before I begin my address, I would like to acknowledge and pay respect to the traditional owners of the land on which we meet, the Gadigal and Wangal people of the Eora Nation. I wish to acknowledge the past, present and emerging First Nation elders and leaders, and may we pay respect to the knowledge embedded forever within the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander custodians of our country. Dr. Mark Davies, Chair of the College Board, Miss Mary Ramsey, President of the Parents Association, Mr. Salvatore Riolo, President of the Old Boys Union, Mr. Brett Courtenay, Chair of the Foundation Board, Brother Brian Murphy, colleagues, parents, grandparents, family members, and the Waverley College graduating class of 2020. When we embarked on this journey of 2020, I felt confident that this year I would build a speech based on the value of a clear vision, 2020 so to speak. But if 2020 has taught us anything, it is that sometimes the journey ahead is not that clear, and perhaps it is that lesson that will steal us all in 2021 and beyond. The plans we had for 2020 have been reimagined and reshaped by things we can and cannot see. One thing I have been able to foresee is that my daughter Laura is graduating Year 12 as well tonight, which is why I can't be there in person to celebrate with you. But I could take advantage of the resources available and make this recording for you, so that you know how important graduation is to me as your principal, but also to families including yours who are watching you here today. So what will life be beyond school? Without the security of a clear vision and the knowledge that the path will vary. I say opportunities. We know that as young men of Waverley, you are ready for so many of these opportunities, and more importantly, you know how to be ready for the many subsequent opportunities that will present themselves or you will find in the future. That is a word I want to focus on this afternoon, readiness. It is a word that I have drawn from Shakespeare's Hamlet. Shakespeare tells his audience that there is no way to know or predict what will happen, that there's a special providence in the fall of a sparrow. If it be now, 'tis not to come. If it be not to come, it will be now. If it be not now, yet it will come. But the power that we as individuals have is the readiness. We have ample evidence of the power of readiness this year. The readiness of volunteer firefighters to leave jobs to defend country, to protect homes, to put their lives on the line and to show courage in the heat of a terrible summer. And in the aftermath, the readiness to hear ways to protect our community, in the future to investigate ways to incorporate new and traditional practices to protect country. In a time of COVID, the readiness of our doctors, nurses, health workers, supermarket workers, teachers, and politicians to name but a few, who under duress have used knowledge, experience, agility and flexibility to problem solve and adapt to keep us from harm and suffering, and to who the Waverley College community is grateful and send thanks. In loss closer to home, we came together as a community to remember the life of one of our own, our Year 8 student Archie Perkins, an incredible young man that was taken far too soon. All these experiences are testament to your motto, small actions have big impacts. As a year level, you have lived beyond the words on the page. It is easy to say these mottos, but it is an entirely different thing to enact them, especially in a world facing a global pandemic and delivering uncertainty that you could not have foreseen. We could not foresee the loss of jobs, the lockdowns, the remoteness of family and friends, but our systems have shown their capacity to be ready for people's needs and to be ready to respond flexibly in the moment. Knowing the value of being emotionally, physically, intellectually and spiritually ready has underpinned all that you have done this year. At Waverley, you have shown that you can be responsive because you have put in the hard yards, done the work, and you have supported and learnt from the touchstones and values that the college aspires to. You have supported your brothers at school, on the field, in the debate, in the corridors and online at home. This understanding and desire for human connection and care for others will ensure that you and your classmates are never alone, even in future tough times. This is the pledge you all took in the circle at your last assembly. Honour this pledge. You worked on your physical fitness and health to enhance your overall well-being, and you also trained for games and seasons that you were unsure would go ahead. Embedding physical activity in your life will ensure you are less run down or unwell and enhance your mental health. You worked hard developing your intellectualism, engaging with the curriculum, your teachers, and learning to challenge and innovate on what you have known. You have turned up in numbers and frequency to the extra tutorial programs like never before. Applying intellectual rigour and effort are the pursuits that are the foundation on which you will stand when you need to serve yourself and others. You have worked on your connection with your faith through your support of social justice activities, your charity work, and your attendance at retreats and immersions. It is our relationship with our belief that guides our treatment of others, our knowledge of ourselves, and our gratitude for the world we have been given. That is our purpose. To the seniors of 2020, you have gone about your business in leading this great college with selflessness, poise, and grace, in response to the realisation that when tested by those things greater than ourselves, it is your preparedness, integrity, and generosity that serve you best. You have been resilient, and every time you have been tested, you have stood up taller and looked after your peers and the rest of the school and strengthened the unity of this graduating class. Instead of being students of a year of COVID, you are seniors marked by your responsiveness, agility, and irrepressibility. You have grown by experience, by change and by challenge, which is testament to your ability to draw on what you know and think critically and creatively. So gentlemen, be ready as you move through your life. Take opportunities to leave people and places better for you being there, and lean on your alumni when you need to. I am incredibly proud of each and every one of you, and thank you for your contribution to the college. Good luck and God bless.